Michigan, Waldo Stadium. EA Sports College Football just about a month into the season, and we are ready for this Week 4 clash. It's the Boise State Broncos and the Western Michigan Broncos. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Well, guys, I wanted to get into the extended forecast because, as you can see, heavy rain right now. I have seen a few players in the pregame warmups having some issues trying to work on their ball security with the rain coming down so hard. The forecast says we can expect rain throughout the course of this game, but it is expected to lighten up in the second half. Of course, I will keep you posted as we go. Back to you.
Can't use the weather as an excuse, Holly. And the Broncos ready to kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So Boise State's offense will go on the attack first. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
Caught behind the line. It's 4. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. The Broncos are in the hurry up. Pulls and fires complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to run for it. Nice move to keep running. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
After the sack, they have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town. Try and play action. Oh, they're after him. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
This defense talked about it coming into this football. We've got to affect the quarterback. We got to rattle him. We got to hit him early. How about this? First drive, 2 sacks already. So far, mission accomplished.
Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long.
5, 53, 5,
Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll need some juice in that arm on 3rd and long. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man. He is the guy. He is
caught, and he's got room. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Oh, the D has to be feeling it now. See if they can get another sack on 3rd down. Keeps it himself. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And the Broncos line up to punt it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Play clock was down to 2 seconds, but they call a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, it's Riley. Finds a little bit of space, he'll get 3 out to the 15. The Broncos moving quickly to the line.
And Boise State, man, it seems like they always find their guy. And Dylan Riley
could be an alley. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Broncos!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Escapes trouble. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And if I'm a QB,
I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Lowry. He's going to take off. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football, you could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay, I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
And now on second down for this offense. The run inside. It's Buckley. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Broncos send out the punt unit. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Guys, the vibe down here on the Boise State sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards.
Turning it on! It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Broncos want to move quickly.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up second and inches.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first.
There's a crease. Inside the into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos!
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Looking for a gap. It's Buckley. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Dropping back, it's Lowry. Lets it fly. Got it in the middle, it's Fletcher. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. As we take a look at the stats, things are a little one-sided so far. So first down here as they go back to work.
Here we go, ready.
Wants to throw it again, and why not? Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And that's a really good decision by the quarterback. Don't take the sack, throw the ball away. Now listen, we could debate whether that was intentional grounding or not because he's still in the pocket. I'm not sure that that's not classified as grounding, but they didn't call it. So you know what? Nice throwaway, QB.
He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Fires downfield. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Running inside, it's Riley. Picks up the first down. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Quarterback did a great job to extend the play, but just couldn't quite get set and organized to deliver an accurate pass.
And a lot of times you get rushed just a little bit too much. Everything's speeding up. I'm running, really fast to get outside of the pocket, and I just didn't slow down enough to square.
Maybe a crease. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now on the option. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback making adjustments. On the ground, it's Riley. Forced out of bounds, good pickup there on the ground.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Looking to buy time. Got him downfield. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
This offense is trying to build on this lead right now, playing with tons of confidence. What a nice job there. Pass protection, quarterback doing a really great job, seeing the defense, reading the coverage, and being on the same page as his intended target. It's a big pickup for the offense.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
You cannot get any more wide open than that. He had his receiver open, throws the ball. You think, we're walking in for 6, and he drops it right in his hands. Yeah, those are killers. So hard to make big plays. Man, you can't give those up.
Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Might have a chance. Got enough for the first. Touchdown Broncos! And they take it in for 6 more points. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
And what a nice touchdown run, and this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
Western Michigan ready to get things going right now on offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
And that's not a surprise play call for this offense. A lot of times, man, after a tackle for a loss or a play that goes behind the line of scrimmage, they want to get those chunky yards back. They want to get back to third and manageable. They dial up the screen. They get some positive yards. Now put themselves in a position to be more successful on third down.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Runs through the tackle. And they'll stop him just short of the... Down just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Broncos have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass, it's Lowry. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll take the deep shot. And he went for it all in the first play of the drive.
With some bullshit rule.
When you see them there taking the shot, I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going.
Looking deep. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
That's really good discipline by this defense because they've given up some yards on the ground. And so naturally you think, be more aggressive, commit more bodies. Nice job staying patient, playing your responsibility on the outside, not giving up the deep ball, making them earn this, go down the field, and not give up those big plays.
Takes the handoff. It's Riley. Got enough for the 1st. Finding some room. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Boise State. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with an electrifying 45-yard run to the house. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Here comes the offense on 1st down. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Looking to throw, it's Lowry. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
That's reeled in. It's Buckley. Makes a grab and room to run. Smashes ahead. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Man, is it nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, short pass, but he has such speed, elusiveness, vision, the whole 9. He shows you all.
And he's in. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the point after is good. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To throw, it's Lowry. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Motion from the wideout. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Here we go. Ready. White 29. Go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Broncos with the 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Buckley. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Just feeds the running back. Worked his way ahead for a pickup of about 6 yards on the play. Clock stops. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Looking to throw for it. Snagged out of the air. He's loose down the middle. Past the 10. And he scores! Touchdown, Western Michigan.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin.
That was crazy,
This drive comes from the 14-yard line. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Gets rid of it. Got his man on the right. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the 2nd quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hook up there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, They finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Now 2nd and 10. Looking for room. It's Riley. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Timeout taken by Boise State. 2nd time they've stopped the clock here in the half. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, the huge opportunity. He throws the deep ball down the field right in the breadbasket, and he drops it. There's no coming back from that one. There's nothing nice to say. Just refire, play the next play.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll run it to the right side.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of 1st downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Kick is in the air. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Gonna run it. It's Buckley fighting off the defender. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down, and the clock continues to run. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We get right to it with Indiana taking on the Northwestern Wildcats. And it's the Hoosiers looking to move to 4-0 on the young season, and they're in front right now, and they've done it with discipline. Kind of the calling card of this program.
On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Checking in with the Western Michigan head coach at halftime. Their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the 3rd quarter. Guys, back to you.
All right, Holly. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Lowry. Snags it over the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yards. Moving the chains out to the 34. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Powers through. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
Man, I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
That's caught. It's Parks. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take...
Makes the catch, and he's free. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip.
We're in the second half of this game. You're trailing, David. No surprise there. You got to throw the ball to the guys that are making plays for you. He had already had a touchdown catch. That's number 2 now. And if they're going to get back in this game, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Amen. I mean, keep finding him. He keeps making plays, keeps catching the football. And listen, when you find that matchup outside that works, that you can depend on, I don't blame quarterbacks for going back to them time and time again.
And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Maybe that stop shows this defense is tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to do whatever they want to do. They're just handing the ball off. This guy's having success left and right. No serve, no moss, get it together.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. And the Broncos in the hurry-up. Got it, looking for the first down. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. It's first down from their own 23-yard line.
When this offense wants to, boy, they can go fast. After the completion and first down, right back to the line of scrimmage for more tempo.
Caught in the backfield. It's Ford. Could not make his way to the corner.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball back quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for room. It's Riley. Makes it past the marker. Here's a little room there. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. The Broncos are rolling down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
And
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Caught in the backfield, it's Fletcher. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Touchdown, Broncos! He got a step and just dusted the field. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Boise State.
I'll tell you, you're lucky if you're watching a college football game and you see 1 return for a touchdown. That's now his 2nd of the game. This guy is absolutely lethal. He's shown you his open field running ability. He's shown you his speed. I'll be shocked if anybody kicks his way the rest of this game and the rest of the season.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Broncos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Touchdown, Broncos. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. The run inside. It's Buckley. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. They feed him again. Getting that push. A pickup of 4 out to the 26. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Back to throw. It's Lowry. Rushes on him. And they got him.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos!
Well, they worked the play action, and he had his guy outside one-on-one on the go route, and there was no question who was going to be getting the football on this one. Phenomenal job stacking the defender on the route. He gets in behind him, able to make the catch way down the field, and then run it in for the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. On the run, it's Buckley. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And tackled there by the defense. 3rd and 7. This was one of the primary storylines going into this one. How productive would these 2 wide receivers be? Both of them have scored touchdowns, and we have a quarter to go. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. He'll pull it down and run. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
And I don't think people realize how fast windows...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Well, I think the experience on offense was a big reason why the head coach felt confident going for it there on 4th down. He has a lot of guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've been in these big game moments before.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got a little grass. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run. So now we've got 3rd and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again?
Bring in the heat. Got his man. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Following that last play, we have a Bronco that is slow to get up. And the Broncos will line it up on 1st and 10. The play action fake. Makes the catch. It's Hughes. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. Man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. It's complete. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Motion from the wide receiver. Got it behind the line. It's Hughes. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. The ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
To the air, it's Madsen. He rifles one deep down the middle. Goes high to pull it in. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. Even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive. Pedal to the metal.
The Broncos racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Finding open areas. Maybe some room here. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Broncos look to keep this drive humming.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
2nd down, he'll throw it. A shot toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
And it's not a surprise who they're throwing the ball down the field to. I mean, he's already had a great day. They're going to feature him because he makes plays over and over again. And then trying to take another shot to him down the field. If I'm the defense, man, I'm focusing on that guy. He's made too many big plays today.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Hit as he throws. Got his man downfield. And what a throw to get it in there, and they've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. Might be changing the route. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Wide receiver going in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Penalties like that will just drive you nuts and ruin drives. Here comes 2nd and 14. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw, it's Madsen. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Reads it, fires complete. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Here he comes from inside his own, and he loses the ball deep in his own end.
As a former quarterback, I definitely never had the guts to ever want to be a return man. And that right there is the reason why, guys. I don't need anybody having a 50-yard run at me trying to take my head off. So, listen, I mean, I feel for that return guy. He's lucky, though, that his group of guys was able to jump back on the ball.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. They make the stop, and they had to work for it. A nice little juke, and he'll have 7 on that one. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Running inside. It's Green. Hard-hitting tackle.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much. They need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, it was not a good day.
So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Sends it back in motion. On the move. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down. The Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so